Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wolf Quest 3, where we are here with the Moon Pack as Meadow and Genesis rest with their 5 surviving puppies from their first litter and admire the beautiful new forest that we find ourselves in. Even though we're not terribly far from the Crescent and the Sleep Sand dens that we had before, Meadow is just feeling so much more relaxed and peaceful in this forest den. There's something about it that gives her a feeling of safety and hope for what her little pups might be up to. Look at all of them playing Marigold. What are you up to? Oh, are you having a good time? Look at that. Marigold really is the one to be closest to her family. And actually, where have all the other pups gone? Achilles, Calypso, Parsley, Arrow. Oh, it's been so much fun seeing which pups are some of your guys' favorites. Let's go ahead and feed them again. And that's very important because I do think we're actually getting close enough that we can start hoping for these pups to reach the 15 pounds they need to be. And I think, you guys, we're going to be able to journey to the summer home with the pups being 2 months old very soon. How are they doing right now? Alright, so most everybody is about 13 pounds. Parsley, once again, is our biggest of all of our wolf pups. She's closing in on 14 pounds soon, which is just fantastic. There's hardly any fleas at this beautiful moss tree den. And Achilles, yes, Achilles once again is our smallest, the littlest one who has a little bit of weakness, but that's okay because we love him too. It seems that so far you guys are really in love with Marigold, Achilles, and Parsley. Arrow and Calypso are also wonderful, but they haven't really shown quite as much personality just yet. And let's see, we do need to go south and claim our territory down there and maybe bump the Butte pack out of the way. And we absolutely need to go to the east and make sure that the Prospect Peak pack, who we thought wasn't strong enough to resist us as we tried to spread into their territory, doesn't decide to move closer, because they actually turned out to be a little more aggressive than we thought, but nowhere near as aggressive and dangerous as the Crevice Lake or Dark Lake pack, who we did run into last time over a bit of contested territory at Rabbit Meadow. I really wanted those lucky rabbit's feet, but they weren't going to let us have them. And who also killed our little Daisy, which we are never going to forgive them for. That is a permanent rivalry, I feel. Alright, are you little ones eating up? Excellent. With the sun rising, as much as I want to be able to go ahead and allow our wonderful Meadow to have a nap, I do think it's too dangerous to leave a lot of the territory to the east as unattended as it's been. Let's play with the pups for just a minute. Do a little bit of this. Oh, Parsley and Calypso were the ones who wanted to play that time. A little bit of howling. Do you guys want to give you a little puppy howls? Oh, that's so cute! Marigold, Achilles, and Parsley were in on it that time. And Genesis. Oh, that's so fun. And let's go ahead and give them a soft woof to let them know it's time to go back in. Achilles is the first one into the den. He definitely is the smallest, but he seems to be very careful about being safe. And Calypso's the last one in this time. Alright, let's head out. We're gonna go ahead and go straight to the east so that we can make sure that Prospect Peak knows we haven't forgotten about them. It's a little bit of a run, but it should be alright. And I've been amazed at how many— oh, look at this! Lucky rabbit's foot, yes! No, wait, that's a coyote, okay. His tail kind of reminded me of a bunny for a minute, and we just about tried to bite him. Oh, it's beautiful this morning. Here we go. Let's do Meadow. Give me just a second. She's just so lovely, you guys. I've been having just an amazing time. This is one of the most fantastic adventures I've ever been on with our lovely Moon Pack. And I just love this because I know whoever inherits the Moon Pack next is going to give us another completely unique and utterly different story to their lives. And it's going to play out across this ever-changing, vast, beautiful wilderness. Aha, what do we have here? Some bison a little bit ago. Oh, wow, and there is an elk herd up a little bit as well. It might be worth trying to do a bit of hunting, but we'll have to see. Oh, what's that? Is that it's a lucky rabbit's foot! Alright, maybe we should try to do a bit of elk hunting if we found a lucky rabbit's foot. That might indicate that, you know, we could say the ancestors, though I don't think we'll ever have to really work too much with, like, a lot of myth and magic in our Wolf Quest series again. What's that, fox? Thanks to how diverse the story is just going to be on its own. But we can still have our talismans and our superstitions and our signs of luck. And what's this? Another lucky rabbit's foot! Okay. I think that is going to be the ancestor of the Moonpack who have moved. I would say all the magic of the Moonpack has probably moved into our Wildcraft series from now on. And we can just sit back and enjoy the ebb and flow of the real challenges that wolves face without any of that. And now, let's get a little bit further into our territory to make sure. And if I want to see how much, if we go and reinforce our own scent marker, like the scent post, how much will that raise our control of this territory versus just kind of marking around the edges? Another lucky rabbit's foot! Are you kidding? That's the third lucky rabbit's foot for the morning. Alright, we'll still have our superstitions and our talismans like the lucky rabbit's feet. But I will say that we'll probably move all of the magic parts of things into the Wildcraft series because it'll fit best there. You know, sometimes let's do this. Alright, how did that help? That made it go straight to 100%? What have I been doing? Just pecking at our spots doing anything other than that. I just need to go back to our main scent marker. Oh my gosh, no wonder you guys have been trying to tell me that for so long and I just didn't 100% clue in on it. This will make our morning so much easier. What have I been doing? It might even give us a chance to go ahead and like investigate where some of these, oh, what's this? Oh, deer. I wouldn't mind to chase a deer down. And it's actually a deer going into our territory too. And there's another lucky rabbit's foot. I think the bunnies are out in the morning. They tend to come out early in the morning or as the sun sets. Whenever my beloved Chips and I would go on our walks when we lived in Michigan, we would always stumble on the rabbits in the evening, which was so exciting. Oh, what's this? Wait, the Prospect Peak Wolfpack was here? Oh my gosh. What were they doing in our territory? Oh, another lucky rabbit's foot. What the heck? They definitely weren't eating all these bunnies. Alright, I'm offended now. We've got to go to our scent post and we've got to definitely strengthen it. And I'm almost offended enough. Oh wow, I can't believe we actually got full on bunnies this morning because there's so many bunnies. I can't believe the nerve of them. There's our scent post up there. Alright, we'll head to the little top of the cliff. Reinforce that. I'm tempted to go and try to take out one of their scent posts. But if they were nearby just an hour ago, they're going to be a little bit close for comfort. Speaking of a little bit close for comfort, Genesis! What the heck? We don't need to do that, Genesis. We don't need to chase that grizzly bear, please. I love Genesis. He doesn't really have like a lot of grand plans, but he will show up 100% for whatever project we're working on. Nice. All right. So that is just immediately reinforced. Scent post, I will never neglect you again. And you know what? Let's actually go a little bit north. And I kind of feel like we could carve out some of the Prospect Peak pack. If they're to the south right now because they're distracted, we need to reinforce one more of our spots anyway. Who and what? Oh, that's a bear. Alright, we're gonna leave that bear cub alone. I'm not interested. There were a bunch of mule deer that came through the area. And I am kind of interested in taking out some of the Prospect Peak pack area, but for now, let's get the last of our spots really secured. Because I don't wanna have to worry about that. But yes, rabbits are crispicular, kind of like my friend Papa and Mama Cardinal, the pair of cardinals who live in the bush outside of my window and raise babies every year. It's really fun to watch them because they bring their little baby. Hello, coyotes. Hello, foxes. They bring their little baby over to the bird feeder, and it begs and begs for food and shakes its wings, and I really love seeing it every single year. Wow, we went really far north on this spot. And they like to come early in the morning just as the sun is rising, and also arrive, here we go, almost to our spot, also arrive just as the sun is setting late at night, and it makes a huge a huge racket early in the morning, I will say, when the cardinals show up. But that is what it means to be crispicular, is to show up early in the morning at sunrise and as it starts getting into the evening at sunset. And a lot of animals do that to try to avoid any of the predators who might be awake during the afternoon. And for rabbits, that's often hawks. And it would get a lot harder for hawks to be able to see them if the sunlight has faded. All right, here we go. We're in Prospect Peak Pack territory, so let's move quickly. But it gets harder and harder for the hawks to be able to see where they're going. There's another lucky rabbit's foot nearby. All right, grizzly bear was nearby recently. All right, let's find this spot. A lot of lucky rabbit's feet, a mule deer. I would normally love to hunt you. There it is. Oh, wow, look at this area. This is a totally different kind of biome than what we've been in. Okay, territory scent post. Yes! Oh, that was easy. That was absolutely fantastic. I think we can go ahead and carve out some new space up here in these mountains. Let's not get to howling and doing all of that nonsense just yet, because I don't want to alert the wolves, who could hear from miles away when you howl, that we're nearby. But if they were bold enough to go... Oh, we're at the border. Whoops. If they were bold enough to go to the south and try to get in on our territory... Alright, I would actually love to do a little bit of hunting if we could. And if we're actually chasing a mule deer, why not get both? There we go. Come on, Genesis. Oh, wow. This is actually pretty awesome. Alright, come on, Genesis. Let's wait for it. There we go. And there we go. I just wanted a way to show that we are hanging out in the mountains. Those were some good bites, actually. And we're a little tired, but honestly, if we can do the hunting here, especially if she starts turning around to go back into our territory, that will increase our control of this area too. There we go. Alright, let's... Yep, she's being turned back into our zone. So this might work just right. Alright, and then after we get this, we can head back to the puppies. Because this is going to be more than enough food, and Meadow's getting a little tired. As much fun as it is to erode the Prospect Peak Pack's territory too, I don't want to use up our luck. Especially since we're exhausted and our health is not the best. We probably want to be a little more cautious than I've been. Oh, good job, Genesis. Alright, come on, Genesis. Can you get that last little bit? We just need a teeny bit more energy. Oh, wait, look at that. Oh my gosh. Good job, Meadow. Good job. And I know I stopped for pictures, you guys, but come on. Yes! Alright! And did that, like... Yes, look at that. That definitely improved our territory control. And now we can go ahead and fill up. Sorry, mule deer. But this does give us some new prospects up here on, there we go. And we'll grab what we can. I think there is a fox nearby who saw that whole kerfuffle and might have whatever he thinks some opinions are about this. But there we go, you guys. Ah, new prospects up at the peak. And I don't mind taking over a little bit of their area, but let's see. Now we need to do the long run back home. Still a little worried about some of our territory slipping out of our control, but then we'll just have to push a little harder against the others. And we're getting closer and closer. Oh, look at that. Parsley's actually 14 pounds now. If she would just leave a little bit of food for her brother, that would be great. But we're getting closer and closer to our pups being ready for the summer hunting grounds. So my friends, in this beautiful forest, our story of the Moon Pack continues, and if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing, but most importantly, stay curious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!